But let's start from what has happened on the back of the dam's spillage. Carlos Caloni is my colleague. He's been on that beat. He's been reporting for us. This morning, he's going to give us some updates on what exactly has happened and what we can look forward to. Carlos, good morning to you. And what's the latest you can share on this disaster and what is happening in those affected communities?
All right, Benjamin. So, like you rightly put it, the water has receded significantly. And if you watch the earlier videos, you would see that the water level at some point were at roof level, some way beyond the window level. But as we speak, in most of the communities we have been visiting, the water level has dropped to about the footing level, some below window levels, and some houses have completely been cleared. So people are now moving into their houses. Some are clearing the debris in their rooms and all that. But there are places that I would describe as very low lying areas that still have water, stagnant water, heavily polluted, and the stench in that areas is very unbearable. You have public toilets still submerged in those areas. And so it appears that the water in those low-lying areas is not going anywhere. It's going to be there. So what the NADMO officials are considering now is that they are going to create a tunnel for that water to move out of the community. But Benjamin, there is a major problem in Mefe Township itself, which is that the township has no drains at all, very limited drains. And so channeling this water out has become the headache for a disaster management committee. So NADMO is saying that they are collaborating with other agencies to create a channel for this water to move out of the communities. In areas that they cannot do that, what they are considering doing is to pump the water out of the community. But indeed, as you mentioned also, fumigation is ongoing. Yesterday, the Zoom Lion was able to fumigate about 1,284 homes and structures, and it's an ongoing exercise there. So that's fairly the update on the situation on the ground, Benjamin, as we speak.
How have the people reacted to the fumigation exercise? And if you have any scoop as far as education is concerned, as Child Rights International has mentioned, close to 20,000 school-going children have been affected by this. What is the state of education as well in these communities? Anything you can share?
Yes, indeed, Benjamin. You know that the senior high schools, according to the MP for the area, are going to be reopening soon, and the Kizito, whatever senior high school is one of the safe havens, and that has really affected education. I mean, students in that school. So yesterday I spoke with the MC, the DC for the area, Define Feno, who is saying that they are considering looking for a place for the flood victims so they can open the school fully for students to go to the Kizito area. And primary schools and basic schools across the Mefe Township, most of the schools are still closed because these schools are serving as safe havens. So indeed, as we speak, education is seriously under threat in that community as most kids are out of school.
Right. And maybe my final bit to you, Carlos, I'd like to find out, the Speaker has said what he has in respect of a probe being initiated into this matter. We've heard from the Energy Minister as well. But have these people, those you've interacted with, have they heard of this call? And what has been their reaction so far? Is there anything to share on that?
There is, Benjamin. So yesterday I spoke with one opinion leader who actually expressed his appreciation to the call made by the Speaker that they believe that some sort of probe should go into this because they still hold the view that the VRA did not act appropriately in terms of giving them enough warnings and all that. And so they would want a parliamentary probe into it. But most importantly to these flood victims, they are looking at what Parliament is going to do in terms of, resettlement and compensation. They are very heavy on that. I mean, they are saying that beyond the probe, they want to see something significant come out of the probe so that those of them whose businesses have been affected and then houses collapse and all that can actually get some compensation and resettlement. Some of them are also looking at a permanent relocation. And so they are saying that instead of just rebuilding their collapsed homes, they are looking forward to Parliament and their decision makers to give them a permanent place that they can move to. So yes, they are very much happy with the call being made by the Speaker of Parliament, and they are actually looking forward to an outcome of that particular probe. Benjamin.
Thank you so much for joining the conversation, Carlos Kaloni, and we're grateful for the details you've given us. He has been bringing us up to speed in terms of the latest developments as far as the Akosombo Dam's spillage is concerned. But let's...